straighten out the cable a little bit and kind of feed it through. Look at that, fed through. Now I'm trying to do these in order so I keep track of what cable is what. And I'm putting what cable on what side, so that way I know when I start programming this and I know what port I actually put this on, what sensor I'm actually using. You could easily be coding to the wrong sensor. Now for the challenging one, it might be. Let's see how challenging this is going to be for us. Let's straighten it out a little bit. Not challenging at all, actually. And we just feed that in there. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to screw this back on. I'll line the wire. Line the holes. Make sure I line the wire so that way I know whose wire is who. Okay, now let's go ahead and screw this into the bottom. And we're good to go. We are plugged in. Now what I'm going to do is, because I know these cables are going to be going everywhere, so I move this around. There's 3 blocks of headers here. I'm just going to kind of run each one through the block of headers so it stays put. And there's a middle one, a left and a right, just like there's a middle, left and right sensor. And this doesn't mean I'm connecting it like that, it just means I'm running it through there. So that's the connection of it. We're good to go. Now all that's going to be left is to connect it to one of these headers. I'm not sure which one to connect it to yet. I'm seeing here P0 through P23, and they're the only ones it looks like I can connect to, so I'm probably just going to plug them into there. But I want to read the manual first before I understand what's going to be going where. That'll conclude building the StingRay Parallax from Parallax Robot Kit. It's fairly easy overall. I find this to be a great kit. Easy to work with, easy to tinker around with, easy to build, extremely straightforward. As you can see, here we are. Now for those of you who are not familiar with this, basically the way that this is going to work when we're finished and we have some code, these are going to be our ultrasonic sensors. These are radars or sonars, if you want. No, sorry, sonars. So they basically do a ping and then determine how long it takes for that ping to return, and you basically use that for object detection, object avoidance, navigating, doing things. It would back up normally. It depends what you do. If you code it to actually listen to this, you would know. Okay, you could do many different types of algorithms: object avoidance, object detection, minimum path of least resistance, path of most resistance, depending on what you want to do in your exploratory mode. Again, when you're using this kit, make sure you have plenty of space. This is a fairly large kit. This is almost a foot across, so you're going to need space for this to roam around your house. I don't expect to have a video of us roaming this, letting this run around on our workstation, because we just don't have the space. We will definitely be doing some preliminary tests for the DC motors, the sensors, and things that we do, and then from there we'll take it depending on what we think is right, and we can make a series of algorithms that will actually make this thing move around for us. So I hope you've enjoyed this, and check out what we have to offer next with the next set of videos. Take care.